Hey guys, it's Miss Alicia, and I thought we might enjoy doing a pair of books about sharks. First is going to be we're going to watch our fictional book, The Great White Man-Eating Shark, a cautionary tale by Margaret Mayhew. I hope it's not too scary. And I picked this book because of the nonfiction book that goes with it called A Shark Pup Grows Up. I think a shark pup is a baby shark. We'll have to wait and see. But first, let's watch our fiction story together. Oh, there's the title page.
There was once a boy called Norvin.
Hey, Norvin. Oh, Norvin's an actor.
In fact, he looked very like a shark. He had small, sharkish eyes.
Oh, I can see it.
Sharkish head and sharp, sharkish teeth.
Whoa, Norvin, you do look a little bit like a shark.
Unfortunately, there are not many plays written with good parts for sharks, so Norvin took up swimming instead. He soon became a good swimmer and learned to shoot through the water like a silver arrow.
Very much like a shark, guys. Doesn't he look like one swimming through the water?
Norvin lived near a wonderful beach called Caramel Cove, but he had to share it with lots of other swimmers.
Ooh, it does look like a wonderful beach.
When Norvin tried shooting through the water like a silver arrow, the other swimmers got in his way.
Oh, Norvin, you're being kind of rude, friend.
This made him cross and resentful.
When someone's cross, they're angry.
What's the use of being able to shoot through the water like a silver arrow if everyone gets in my way, he thought.
Oh, Norvin.
So he came up with a wicked plan.
Oh, wicked means very bad and maybe even a little evil. Wicked. Oh no, Norvin. Are you going to pretend you're a shark?
He made himself the dorsal fin of a great white man-eating shark.
Norvin, don't trick the swimmers. You're going to scare everyone.
Then he strolled around the headland, thought a few sharkish thoughts.
What are sharkish thoughts, I wonder?
And slid into the clear blue water.
Oh my goodness. I would believe Norvin was a shark. He looks like he's a good one.
Mrs. Scorpio, who ran the bakery, was bobbing harmlessly up and down in the waves when suddenly she saw the dorsal fin of a great white man-eating shark heading straight for her.
Oh no! I bet it's Norvin.
And see a great white man-eating shark heading straight for you. The thing to do is to leave the water in a quiet and dignified way.
Oh, make a note of that.
Mrs. Scorpio did not know this. Shark! Shark! She yelled and flung herself onto the sand, screaming and kicking with terror.
Norvin.
What a panic there was. Up and down Caramel Cove, people grabbed up their children, their dogs, and
what a naughty Norvin.
Within moments, the sand was crowded with dripping bodies, and the sea was completely empty. Everyone stared despairingly at the cruising dorsal fin. Norvin wore the expression,
Ooh,
a great white
he does look like a shark, doesn't he?
Wears when it is hungry. His acting was so good that even when he came up to breathe, people were convinced he was actually looking for prey. It was a very hot day, but nobody dared go swimming again. Norvin had the whole of Caramel Cove to himself.
Well, that's naughty.
He spent all afternoon shooting backwards and forwards like a silver arrow.
Oh boy, he does look just like a shark, doesn't he?
Everyone else watched enviously, sighing and rubbing suntan lotion onto one another. No one dared to share the sea with a great white man-eating shark.
They're right. If there's a shark in the water, you gotta get out.
At last, Norvin swam out around the headland and vanished from sight. After that, everyone except Norvin was too scared to go swimming at Caramel Cove. "Norvin, come out at once," his friends all cried. "There is a great white man-eating shark hanging around these parts." Norvin laughed. "Nonsense," he said. "It is probably only a whale shark, or even a basking shark, and they are vegetarians, you know." Norvin had the entire beach to himself for 3 whole days. However, soon a few brave people, tired of seeing Norvin shooting to and fro like a silver arrow, started swimming again. Others
They got
them,
brave.
and
Let's see
soon
what happens.
Everyone was splashing around happily once more, enjoying the swimming and the summer. But Norvin had grown used to having the beach to himself.
Norvin looks angry again.
He strolled around the headland, put on his dorsal fin, and swam back into Caramel Cove. Mr. Dorsey, the plumber, was showing his little boy Courtney how to stand on his head in the water, something a plumber sometimes has to do. Suddenly, he found himself nose to nose with Norvin. He did not
Dun dun
recognize
dun!
Norvin,
He thought
because
Norvin was a
he
shark!
was nose to nose with a great white man-eating shark. If you find yourself nose to nose with a shark, the thing to do is to leave the water quietly, just as if your only thought was to rub in more suntan lotion.
I don't think Mr. Dorsey's going to do that.
"Shark! Shark!" he yelled. Grabbing up Courtney, he flung himself onto the sand, kicking and screaming in terror. Within minutes, Norvin had the beach all to himself once more. No one dared go swimming for a week.
That Norvin is tricky, isn't
no one
he?
except Norvin, that is. He shot to and fro like a silver arrow, while others watched longingly from the beach. Soon they could stand it no longer. A few brave people decided to take a risk, and Caramel Cove was once more splashing and bubbling with happy swimmers. Norvin, however, was becoming greedy.
Norvin.
He wanted Caramel Cove all to himself, all the time.
He needs to learn to share, doesn't he, guys?
So he strolled around the headland and put on his dorsal fin once more. Then he swam back to Caramel Cove, laughing to himself as he thought of all the
I bet it was an evil laugh.
But suddenly, he felt he was not alone.
My goodness.
Was swimming beside
Who's swimming beside Norvin?
Who could it be?
Nada.
Nuzzling up to him was a great
shark!
A female. She gave him a very
my goodness.
glance.
She thinks Norvin's a male shark.
"You are the shark of my dreams," she said. "Marry me at once, or I shall lose my temper and bite you."
Oh no, Norvin!
He shot like a silver arrow, dorsal fin and all, toward the beach and flung himself onto the sand, where he lay kicking and screaming with terror. Everyone could see at a glance just what Norvin had been up to. The people of Caramel Cove put up a shark net across the mouth of the bay. But for the rest of the summer,
that's a good solution.
Norvin sat on the beach, watching other swimmers shoot backwards and forwards like silver arrows. He had had such a terrible shock that, shark net or not, he was too frightened to go swimming for a long time.
Naughty Norvin got kind of his due.
Boy, he had made rather a good-looking shark, and I think he was very wise not to take any dangerous chances.
Oh, Norvin. What a silly boy who looks like a shark. He looks like a shark so much that a lady shark fell in love with him. And then Norvin could not go back in the water. That was a silly story, but I liked it. Let's check out our nonfiction book about sharks. A shark pup grows up. Let's let it load. Oh, there it is. And this is our nonfiction text written by Pam Zolman. And this is put out by Scholastic News. So we know that it is nonfiction. All right, let's learn about baby sharks or shark pups. Shark pups. What is a shark pup? A shark pup is a baby shark. Good guess, Miss Alicia. Sharks are fish. Fish live in water. They have fins and gills. The gill slits are the opening to the gills. So the gills are, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the gills right here, the gill slits. And let's see if we learn more about the gills. Well, gills is where the sharks breathe. Do you know how a shark pup is born? Some sharks hatch from eggs. Hard cases cover the eggs. Some egg cases look like pouches or bags. Some egg cases look like screws. So some sharks hatch like a baby bird. That means they bust out of a tight little secure egg. Let's see what else. Maybe there's different ways that baby sharks are born. A shark embryo grows inside each egg case. An embryo is before the shark was born. How does the pup hatch? The pup uses its sharp teeth to break open the egg case, just like baby birds, except they use their beaks and sharks use their teeth. Oh, most shark pups do not hatch from eggs. They grow inside their mother. A shark pup can swim when it's born. Well, that's super cool. I bet none of us could swim when we were born. Watch out, pups! Bigger sharks might eat you. Pups swim fast to get away. Their tails push them through the water. Do you know what hungry pups eat? Pups eat crabs and fish. They eat clams and squid, too. There are many kinds of shark pups. They grow up to be adult sharks. Then they can have pups of their own. All right, that's the end of our story, guys. So we learned that in our fiction book, we talked about how Norvin tricked everyone, even a lady shark, into thinking he was a shark. And then we read our nonfiction experience and learned how baby sharks are born and grow up, and that baby sharks are called pups. I wonder if anyone knows what song I might be singing to you later on. I bet you might be able to guess. Doot, 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 doot. All right, bye, boys. See you later.